Hi dear children, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss the sixth chapter of 12th standard, that is application of derivatives. In that chapter we are going to discuss the concept increasing and decreasing function. Just look at the sixth figure. In this figure, to the left of 0 the height of the graph decreases, and to the right of 0 the height of the graph increases. To the left of 0 the height of the graph decreases, and to the right of 0 the height of the graph increases. Okay, so we will see that for all x, for all real number which is less than 0, for all x which is less than 0, the function is decreasing, and for all real number x greater than 0, the function is increasing. Okay, if the height of the graph decreases, then that function is decreasing, and if the height of the graph increases, then that function is increasing. Now, take 2 points x1 and x2. Take any 2 points x1 and x2, and we know that these points lies to the left of 0. Therefore, this is negative values, and this x1 is less than x2. x1 is less than x2, but the images, the value corresponding to this x1 on this graph, that is greater than the value corresponding to x2 on this graph. That is, f of x1 is greater than f of x2. Then what we will say is this function is decreasing. Okay, if you want to check a given function is decreasing, we will take 2 points x1 and x2 such that x1 less than x2, and if you can prove f of x1 greater than f of x2, f of x1 greater than f of x2, then we can say that this function is strictly decreasing. Okay, strictly decreasing. Suppose this f of x1 is greater than or equal to f of x2. F of x1 is greater than or equal to f of x2, then we will say that decreasing. Now, take any other 2 points, y1 and y2. Okay, that y1 and y2 that lies to the right of 0. Therefore, this y1 is less than y2. y1 is less than y2. But this f of y1 that is also less than f of y2. F of y1 means the value in our graph which is corresponding to our y1, and corresponding to y2 the value on the graph, that is f of y2. And it is clear from the figure f of y1 and f of y2, f of y1 is less than f of y2. Then we will say that our function is increasing. Then we can say that our function is increasing, strictly increasing. Suppose we have equal here, then we can say that our function is increasing, simply increasing. Okay, so if you want to check whether the given function is increasing function or decreasing function, what we will do is we will take some arbitrary point x1 and x2. We will take some arbitrary points x1 and x2, and x1, if x1 less than x2, and thus f of x1 is also less than or equal to f of x2. f of x1 is also less than or equal to f of x2. This implies our function is increasing. Our function is increasing. And this x1 less than x2 and f of x1 less than x2, and f of x1 is also less than f of x2, then we can say that our function is strictly increasing. Our function is strictly increasing. Now, suppose this x1 is less than x2. x1 is less than x2, but this f of x1 is greater than or equal to f of x2. f of x1 is greater than or equal to f of x2. This implies we can say that our function is decreasing. Our function is decreasing. And if you have strictly greater than, then we will say that strictly decreasing. Strictly decreasing. Now, actually we have one theorem to check whether the given function is increasing or decreasing. Okay, that is our theorem number 1. And the theorem number 1 says that let f be continuous on closed interval ab and differentiable on the open interval ab. Then f is increasing if f dash of x greater than 0. F is increasing if f dash of x greater than 0. If you want to say a function is increasing in the interval, if you want to say a function is increasing in the interval AB, then you need to say this f dash of x is greater than 0. F dash of x is greater than 0, then we can say that our function is increasing. And if you want to say this function is, this implies increasing. And if you want to say your function is decreasing in the interval, open interval a comma b, then you need to check whether this f dash of x is less than 0. Whether this f dash of x is less than 0, then we can say that our function is decreasing. Actually, we will use this theorem to check whether the given function is increasing or decreasing. For that, we need to find the derivative of the given function, and we need to check the sign of our derivative of the given function. And if it is greater than 0, then we can conclude that our function is increasing in the interval open interval a comma b. And if it is less than 0, then we can conclude that our function is decreasing in the interval open interval a comma b. Okay, now let's just look at this figure number 1. In this figure, actually the height of the graph is increasing. So this is an increasing function. And in this figure also, the height of the graph is increasing. Therefore, this is also an increasing function. But in this graph, we can see that the height of the graph is decreasing. So this is a decreasing function. And what about this figure? We can't say anything. Okay, here the height of the graph is increasing, and here the height of the graph is decreasing, and again it is increasing. So we can say that this is neither increasing nor decreasing. Neither increasing nor decreasing.